Empanada, Wikipedia audio. An empanada is a stuffed bread or pastry baked or fried in many countries of the Americas and in Spain. The name comes from the Spanish verb empanar, meaning to wrap or coat in bread. Empanadas are made by folding dough over a stuffing, which may consist of meat, cheese, corn, or other ingredients. Empanadas trace back their origins to the northwest region of Spain, Galicia. A cookbook published in Catalan in 1520, Libra del Coc by Robert de Nola, mentions empanadas filled with seafood in the recipes for Catalan, Italian, French, and Arabian food. Origins: Argentine empanadas are often served during parties and festivals as a starter or main course. Shops specialize in freshly made empanadas, with many flavors and fillings. The dough is made with wheat flour and beef drippings for the fillings, which differs from province to province. Some places use chicken, and some places beef spiced with cumin and paprika. Some other fillings are onion, boiled egg, olives, or raisins. Empanadas can be baked or fried. It also can contain ham, fish, humita, or spinach. A fruit filling is used to create a dessert empanada. For the interior regions, they can be spiced with peppers. In those places where several types are served, a repulgue, or pattern, is added to the pastry fold to distinguish the varieties. In larger cities, empanadas are eaten more as takeaway food, sourced from restaurants specializing in this dish. They usually carry dozens of different varieties, which is not the case in northern provinces, where empanadas are usually made at home, with more traditional recipes. During Lent and Easter, empanadas de Cuaresma fillings with fish are popular. Also popular are the so-called Arabian empanadas, filled with beef, tomato, onion, and lemon juice, similar to the fata'ir made in the Levant. In Belize, empanadas are known as panades. They are made with masa and typically stuffed with fish, chicken, or beans. They are usually deep-fried and served with a cabbage or salsa topping. Panades are frequently sold as street food. Cape Verde cuisine features the pastel, as well. Cape Verdean pastéis are often filled with spicy tuna fish. One particular variety, the pastel como diabo dentro, is particularly spicy, and is made with a dough made from sweet potatoes and cornmeal. The empanada is considered the most symbolic food of the country. Salvador Allende, the president of Chile from 1970 to 1973, emphasized the national character of his political projects, saying that it would be a revolution with the flavor of red wine, and the scent of an empanada. Eating empanadas, especially the meat ones called empanadas de pino, becomes more popular during September, the month that Chile celebrates Las Fiestas Patrias or their independence. They are eaten during meals like asados or Chilean barbecues, and are accompanied with drinks like la chicha and red wine. By country and region, meat empanadas are filled with ground beef, fried with white onion, and are seasoned with garlic, hard-boiled eggs, olives, and sometimes raisins. This version is known as the typical baked Chilean empanada, although it can also be fried. A different variation is called pecan. It does not contain the pino meat, but it does have its same juice. It is filled with lots of white onion and hot chili pepper and is smoldered. Seafood empanadas are filled with crab, clams, sea snails, or special oysters called crass ostrea, and cheese. Different seafood can be used, and they are mixed with chopped white onion. Generally they are fried in oil, but they can also be baked. They are usually served with white wine and are very popular during Semana Santa. In Indonesian cuisine, empanada is a bread snack filled with spicy tuna or kakalang fish. It is derived from the Portuguese empanada. It is the specialty of Manado City, Minahasa people, North Sulawesi, Indonesia. The Paraguayan empanada is characterized by its use of ground beef and hard-boiled eggs. Other varieties include ham and cheese, corn and cheese, and palm heart empanadas. Their consumption is often accompanied with yerba mate, either cold or hot. Filipino empanadas usually contain ground beef, pork or chicken, potatoes, chopped onions, and raisins in a somewhat sweet, wheat flour bread. There are two kinds available, the baked sort and the flaky fried type. To lower costs, potatoes are often added as an extender, while another filling is kutse, or garlic chives. Empanadas in the northern part of the Ilocos are different. These usually have savory fillings of green papaya, mung beans, and sometimes chopped Ilocano sausage and egg yolk. Rather than the soft, sweet dough favored in Tagalog-speaking areas, the dough used to enclose the filling is thin and crisp, mostly because Ilocano empanadas use rice flour colored orange with ashwat, and is deep-fried rather than baked. The Mbanataigi are stuffed, consisting of half-moon-shaped panzerati filled with a mixture of almonds, walnuts, chocolate, sugar, cinnamon, cloves, and minced beef. These are typical of Modica, in the province of Ragusa, Sicily. They are also known as empanatili or dolce de carne. Argentina. Belize. They were probably introduced by the Spaniards during their rule in Sicily, which took place in the 16th century. This is suggested from the etymology of the name, which comes from the Spanish empanadas or empadillas, as well as from the somewhat unusual combination of meat and chocolate, which occurs several times in the Spanish culinary. In past centuries, for the preparation of mbanataigi, game meat was used, but today beef is used. Cape Verde, Chile, Indonesia, Paraguay, Philippines. Empanadas, mainly based on South American recipes, are widely available in New York City from food carts, food trucks, and restaurants. Empanadas are usually found in U.S. areas with a large Hispanic population, like San Antonio, Texas, and Los Angeles, California. Venezuelan empanadas differ from other countries in that they are made with corn flour instead of wheat flour. Venezuelan empanadas, akin to empanadas in other countries in the Caribbean, are generally fried instead of baked. The dough for Venezuelan empanadas is made similarly to the arepa dough, using corn flour, water, and salt. In some cases the flour can be flavored with any desired ingredient, such as sugar cane, anise, annatto, or just broth. Many other world cuisines have dishes very similar to the empanada. These include Sicily, United States, Venezuela. Similar dishes. 2.